Welcome back to another video. My name is Callan and I'm currently reacting to every single A24 film in order. Today we're on movie number 64, Backstabbing for Beginners. Now before we get started, I'd really appreciate it if you please subscribe to this channel down below and follow along this journey with me. Also, if anyone is interested in signing up for the triple A24 membership, please consider using my referral code down below. Now with that being said, let's get started with movie number 64. As always, starting off with the A24 logo, of course. We got another one from DirecTV. We'll see how this one goes. I know I mentioned this before, but I'm normally not the biggest fan of the DirecTV movies. Ooh, based on a true story. Here we go, Backstabbing for Beginners.
I had applied for a job at the United Nations 4 times.
Hey, little brother. Hey. How are ya?
She married a guy she met while interning at the UN.
He isn't able to pull some strings for him? Get him a job at the UN?
I'm sure you'll get it. You've been working so hard for this.
Yeah.
I guess it's for the best. They're not just letting friends and family in, but actual qualified individuals.
I knew his father. He'll do.
Oh, okay.
Running the largest humanitarian program in the United Nations history.
Which basically means that our office is in charge of trying to feed an entire nation. Your predecessor was due to brief the Undersecretary tomorrow.
What happened to it?
A car accident in Iraq.
What was he running though, or who was he running from?
Justin Cutter, Central Intelligence.
Really?
Oil for food is being gained for private gain by a bad guy or bad guys unknown. Just keep your eyes and ears open, that's all. For God and country.
Yeah, there's gotta be a lot of corruption going on.
The program budget was $10 billion a year. The Oil for Food program was designed to provide Iraqi citizens with what they needed to survive. Iraqi oil was being sold at market prices to pay for humanitarian aid. We have decreased the malnutrition rate, reduced child mortality.
That's good.
There are also all these after-service fees in the contracts.
Uh-oh. A lot of shady business going on.
That if we want the people of Iraq to survive, we have to keep Oil for Food running. Our Baghdad office is going to present a problem. Can't let this director sabotage the report. Every 6 months, we have to justify our continued existence. Our job right now is to write a report for the Security Council. No, never lie.
Not lying, but not withholding all the truth. You can already tell that this is all about money.
Madame Dupre, trying to backstab us.
They could care less about helping others. It's just an excuse for them to continue making money.
We have decreased malnutrition rate amongst children in Iraq.
All these numbers and facts sound really good.
They send bad drugs, dump on us their out-of-date prescriptions.
So much shady stuff going on.
Please explain to her why she cannot have the stem cell therapy that could cure her.
I promise I will do anything I can to help your child.
Just saying all this for the cameras.
It sickens me to have to stand there and listen to your lies.
It's PR, Christina.
Yeah, like I said, just trying to keep a good image in front of the cameras.
The facts will speak for themselves. My report to the Security Council is going to tell the truth.
Curious to know how they filmed this movie. Like, was all this shot on site in Iraq?
Everyone trying to barter in their secrets and their services. Information is everything. The currency, the power.
This is wild. Just all these people with power.
UN protocol requires the regional director sign off.
We already know there's some corruption in the program.
Your predecessor, his car accident, was not an accident.
We knew that. That's one way to prevent you from snitching. Being able to get away with murder.
Good evening.
Who's this guy now?
We greatly admire the work you are doing for the Iraqi
It's
people.
late. I'd like you to leave. Don't forget your envelope.
Can't blame them for trying. It's nothing. You handled it perfectly.
I'm surprised Pasha kept Michael around and not, like, hire somebody else. Someone more willing to go along with the corruption.
In a few days, you'll receive some photographs. Your task is to make sure he shows them to Dupre by insisting he shouldn't. She'll fall into it, and we'll be rid of her.
I don't know if I'm understanding everything that's going on. All I just know is that there's too much corruption.
I want to open one of these boxes and check the expiration date. These pills expired in 1999. I took this job for a reason. Because I want to help people. Yeah.
This has come for you.
Thanks.
Ooh, is that the photos?
Are those all for food trucks?
Yeah, but I don't know the source of them.
Let me show Christina first.
No. No chance.
Chain of command.
Okay.
All part of Pasha's plan.
Hey.
I need to show you something.
This place isn't here. Officially. Guess. Serene.
That is way too many gravestones.
You're Kurdish.
My friends, they helped APEC uncover a criminal conspiracy.
Okay, how did APEC know this?
There's a rumor of a list.
Did you bring it?
Yes. May have had it on his computer.
You sure nobody saw you?
Okay. She has a list on her USB drive. Didn't matter that they took his computer.
We don't have the resources to decipher it.
I'm sure the US government can easily help with that. Uh-oh.
The young diplomat. Mukhabarat were concerned that you might have been kidnapped by nefarious individuals.
من انتو؟ وين شتو رايحين؟
وقف! خلي الدبلوماسي والابن يدخل.
He kept my papers.
Like I said earlier, all these people with power that can just get away with murder like this.
Where is the girl? What girl? The Kurdish girl.
Oh, they know she's Kurdish.
Get out! You have no jurisdiction here.
Nice.
I need to arrange a UNLP for one of our staffers. This will get you into the U.S.
I can go to Kurdish part of Turkey. I have some friends there.
No, you'll be safer in New York.
Oh, I'm worried. Is she actually gonna make it to the US?
Madam, I will send some documents and Hassan wanted to show them to you, that's it.
What would you have him do? He got some photos.
Shame on you. The report is finished. It tells the truth about the failure of oil for food. The battle is over, Costa. And you have lost.
Toujours des faits, madame.
How is he planning on getting away with things now?
Nothing more for you to do there, kid.
He seemed to give up a little too easily there. He must have some other backup or plan.
Mr. Sullivan, I'm gonna need you to come with us.
Why is he getting stopped? Or who's stopping him? Oh, this is the guy from earlier.
Christina Dupre is dead. Heart attack. At least, that's what they're saying.
Oh, what the heck? They just killed her? That was his backup plan, just having her killed, I guess. Once again, all these people with power are getting away with murder.
Is there anything you want to tell me right now?
Did you hear about Madame?
Yeah. Do you want me to present the report?
For somebody at your pay grade to stand before the Security Council?
Where do you get this? No, I mean, I can't crack this.
Do you know anyone who can crack it?
She made it.
Finished. Pending your review and Hassan's sign-off.
Oldest trick in the book. The honeypot. CIA call it the dangle now. What does she want you to do?
So can we not trust Nashim either then?
Who gave you this?
It doesn't matter.
You said you wanted to help.
I'm guilty of taking a job in Baghdad and tried to find a way to help my people get free of a dictator who wants to exterminate us.
The council has voted to extend funding for another 180 days.
Ooh, that's exactly what Pasha wanted. Got another 6-month extension.
My protege, Michael Sullivan.
Oh, this guy.
Welcome to the USA.
Thank you.
He came with the delegation we just met. Why?
What the f was that man doing at the party?
You better come see this. You're not gonna believe this.
Ooh.
Saddam has been selling oil vouchers at a discount. And Saddam gets a kickback, a share of the difference between his discount and the going rate. To prove it, you're gonna need records of the actual transactions. Amongst the encrypted documents, I found this video codec.
That's the guy. And Pasha. Uh-oh. Did they get the list from him?
Call your friend, tell him I will trade what he wants for Nashim.
Rasnetsov is a fixer. He's a very dangerous man. Rasnetsov is the bridge between politics and reality. They've handed her over to immigration.
6 weeks after the invasion, I was back in Baghdad. Pasha still had strong connections.
Alright, we were able to save Nashim.
And what about the list?
I gave it to Pasha.
She's not gonna like that.
You traded the list for me?
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of this.
No. Your car took a walk. Relationships are a train wreck.
Pasha, have those medical contracts for you to
Ah, this guy.
It's good to see you again, Mike.
He's got the world in his pocket, kid.
I'm not gonna deal with him. Hello?
It's Lashim.
You okay?
I need to see you.
Ooh, this guy.
We need your help, Mike.
You ever heard of a guy named Kuznetsov? Michael, we have strong intel that your boss is involved.
And we're hoping that maybe you can convince him.
They'll need to be willing to pay $100 grand to make it happen.
$50,000 payoff?
No. Shekels.
We're not exactly here about medicine, Mr. Passaris.
They'll need to be willing to pay $100 grand.
Oh, kid.
$50,000 payoff.
Give us Timur Kuznetsov and resign your job. Give him the envelope for the Canadian deal. We'll catch him red-handed.
Not bad, kid. Well played.
He's late.
Is he gonna show up? We knew something was gonna happen. Nashim was right there too. There's too much murder.
I had to do something. Risk something.
I'm Trevor Owen from Oversight. I spoke to John earlier.
Saddam's palace files.
Right, yeah.
I think I found it.
Can't even imagine the type of files stored there. Try to get rid of all the evidence.
My name is Michael Sullivan.
This is the list of everyone who received vouchers, their bribes and kickbacks.
We begin this evening with the United Nations, the oil for food controversy and scandal.
According to federal authorities, Passaris himself has fled the country.
I'm not running away, okay? Make sure you write that. And the kid did great.
Oh, there we have it. Backstabbing for beginners. And the A24 logo to close us out. Alright, there we have it. Movie number 64, Backstabbing for Beginners. This movie was kind of a tough one for me to watch. I'm normally not the biggest fan of political movies. I feel like a lot of the details and political jargon kind of just went over my head. You definitely understand there's a lot of corruption going on, but I felt like it was hard for me to keep track of all the key players and their role in all of it. That just might be the case only for me. I felt like it was hard for me to stay focused during all of the politics. I do like that this movie does shed a light on corruption, and I'm sure there's still a ton of it going on even today. And like I said throughout the movie, it's crazy to see how all of these people in power can just get away with so much and have so much control over things. It's honestly really scary to think about, and I applaud people like Michael that go out and risk their life to kind of expose all of this. Anyways, I'm looking at Letterboxd right now, and this movie is sitting at 2.6 stars, which I think is pretty fair. I think for me personally though, I'm gonna bring this down a little lower. I'm gonna rate this movie 2 out of 5 stars. And in terms of ranking, I think I'm gonna put this movie in the number 58 spot. So this is my current ranking of the first 64 A24 films. Please follow me on X or Twitter at CallanReacts, where I'll be posting my ranking. And also let me know down in the comments what your thoughts were on this movie, what you rate it, and what you rank it. And I'll see you next Thursday for the next video.